So anyone who knows me knows that I'm not a fan of long distance running. So why not attack that? My wife is doing a walking challenge this month. So why not for the month of September, starting today, every day I will run on this treadmill for 10 minutes at speed 10. I'm going to do it for the whole month. These are my before pictures because I've still got a few extra pounds to lose from my depressing overeating during holiday. And let's see what happens by the end of the 30 days, if it makes any difference whatsoever. I'm going to use this machine, which is, I did a review on this treadmill. It's pretty solid. It's a walking pad, but it has a run feature also. And it maxes out at 10. So every day will be the same distance. At the end of the video, I'll put the complete distance run, assuming I hit all 30 days. And I will compare this with a before and after picture. And if you decide to do this challenge, do it. Let me know, see what you think. I'm a bit worried about my ankle because my ankle has been a little bit dodgy lately after an injury hit in the bag. I've got to make sure it lasts for the whole 30 days. But I'm going to give it my best shot. And let's see if there's something to this running lark. Alright, first one done. 1.6 kilometers. I'm sweating a lot because I was already sweaty. I've just been for a workout. And then I came and did this. I'm hoping I'm not going to be this sweaty every time. Otherwise, it's going to be 10 minutes, shower, and then back to normal. Not looking forward to this. Alright, so the 30-day challenge is over, and the big question is, what, if anything, did I learn from running for 30 days at 10 for 10 minutes? First off, I learned that I still don't particularly enjoy running. As the challenge went on, I found out that I liked it a little bit more than I used to. I'm still not a big fan, but I feel as if this was my biggest issue with running. As soon as at the beginning of the challenge, as soon as I started, I was just looking at the clock constantly, like how long. Eventually, by the end of the challenge, that wasn't really an issue. Part of that was boredom. Part of it was because it was tough. And, I always say time is relevant to pain. And when you're struggling with something, not that it was a big struggle, but it wasn't, particularly easy to run for those 10 minutes at the beginning. It wasn't, a killer by any stretch, but it was that combination where it starts to get a little bit tough, you start to feel a little bit heavy, and you start to enjoy it even less. But carried on. After about a week, then that kind of got a bit less. Listening to a podcast, letting the time go by a little bit quicker. I think around about the second week, brilliantly, I got a knee injury. And that was from doing I can't remember which exercise, but I tweaked it somehow, didn't even realize I did it. And that had a kind of a big effect on how hard this overall challenge was because, it's still 4 or 5 weeks later and I've still got this slight strain in the knee. It's almost there. It's a ligament strain, so it takes a while to heal. But I carried on with the run. I just had to adjust, and I was running flat-footed, heel to toe for the start of the challenge, and my intention was to end up running 10 minutes on the toes. Because of the knee injury, I had to adjust, and then by the end of the challenge, I was running back on my toes the way you should. What else did I learn? I learned that doing it every single day takes mental toughness, and because I set myself the challenge, you have to do it. You just got to get it done. Simple as that. It's non-negotiable. You might not want to, but when you say, right, I'm going to run for 10 minutes for 10 days, for 30 days, then you have to do it. Otherwise, you get a different video that says, I'm a loser, I gave up. That's not the video I wanted to do. How about weight loss? I think it was quite effective. But don't forget, this was in addition to 4 to 5 times a week lifting weights. And you don't get a body that has muscle like this one by running. It just doesn't happen. If anything, you get lower testosterone levels with your chronic running. These people who like to do long distance kind of stuff. So I much prefer to run fast and run short distance. And I think that the extra 10 minutes a day was just literally a top up that burnt extra calories. I think it was around about 1.6 kilometers I ran every day. And that adds up, it adds up to 45, 46, whatever kilometers ran over the course of those 30 days. That, in addition to a slight calorie reduction and my regular workouts, lifting weights and doing more high intensity kind of cardio, definitely made a difference, as hopefully you can see by these pictures. Not a huge difference, but a good solid difference. And don't forget, when you get older, I'm 45 at the minute, it's harder. Everything is hard. It's harder to build muscle. It's harder to lose weight. Everything just becomes much more of a challenge. So, would I do it again? Yeah, probably would. If I felt like I'd gotten a bit out of shape and wanted to kind of snap myself into some kind of routine, then maybe I would. I have continued to do some 10-minute runs in addition to my regular training. If it wasn't for the knee issue, I probably would have done more. Because, like I said, you need to be able to run fast, but you also need to be able to run for a middle distance in case you ever need to run for your life for a prolonged period of time. So, yeah, overall, I'm happy with it. I wouldn't rush to do it again, but I would do it again. Give it a go if you have a chance to do this. Give it a go. Put it in the comments. Give me your thoughts and your feedback.